Ever wondered how grapeseed oil is made? If you're like most people, you probably haven't given it much thought. But let's dive into this intriguing world of oil extraction. And it's going to be a slippery ride. Subscribe as we expose the evils of big food and big pharma and what you can do to stay healthy when they're trying to make you sick. Grapeseed oil, it's everywhere. It's in our kitchens, our beauty products. Heck, it's probably in your grandma's secret salad dressing recipe. But have you ever stopped to think about how strange that is? I mean, have you ever tried to squeeze a grape? It's not exactly an oil well waiting to be tapped. You see, grapes, as delicious as they are, don't naturally produce much oil. In fact, they produce so little oil that if we relied on natural processes alone, we'd probably have to squeeze about a gazillion grapes just to fill up a small bottle. And that's a lot of grapes, guys. Plus, it would probably make for a very expensive and exclusive oil, not the cheap and common variety we're used to seeing on the supermarket shelves. So, it's a bit of a head-scratcher, isn't it? How do we get from a grape, which is more water and sugar than oil, to a bottle of pure golden grapeseed oil? Well, the answer to that question is a journey that's more industrial than agricultural, more chemistry than farming. It involves machines, chemicals, and a whole lot of processing. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you, we're here to enlighten you, to take you behind the scenes of the grapeseed oil industry and shed some light on the mystery of its production. Because, let's face it, it's always a good idea to know what you're putting in your body, right? So, join us as we embark on this oily adventure and uncover the truth behind one of the most commonly used oils in the world. So, if grapes don't naturally produce much oil, how do we get grapeseed oil? Stay tuned to find out. The mystery is just beginning to unfold. Well, it's not as natural as you might think. You see, grapeseed oil production has a dark side that most people aren't aware of. We often imagine a humble farmer toiling away under the sun, gently pressing each grape to extract a tiny drop of oil. What a picturesque scene. But the reality is far from it. This is not a Disney movie, guys, but more of a sci-fi horror. Grapes, by their very nature, are stingy when it comes to oil. They don't give it up easily. So, how do we get bottles and bottles of this stuff lining supermarket shelves? Well, that's where our story takes a sinister turn. To extract oil from these tight-fisted fruits, producers resort to intense chemical processes. We're talking about the use of solvents and heat treatments that would make a chemistry lab blush. And what you're left with is not the pure natural oil you imagined, but a concoction that's been stripped of its natural goodness and loaded with all sorts of unsavory additives. And it gets worse. To give this oil a palatable taste and an appealing golden hue, companies add dyes and bleaches. Yes, the same stuff you use to get stains out of your favorite white shirt. Not exactly what you want in your salad dressing or stir-fry, right? But wait, there's more. To bulk up the volume and cut costs, fillers are often added. So that bottle of grapeseed oil you bought might be more filler than grape. The irony is that while we're all trying to eat more naturally and avoid processed foods, we're pouring this lab-created concoction onto our fresh, healthy salads and stir-fries, thinking it's a good choice. But the truth is, it's not. It's not natural, it's not healthy, and it's certainly not what our bodies need. So, if you thought grapeseed oil was a healthy choice, you might want to think again. Because the story behind that bottle of oil is not as wholesome as you might have imagined. But don't despair, not all oils are created equal. Enter the champion of the kitchen, olive oil. A superhero that doesn't need a cape but a bottle. Olive oil is like the good guy in a Hollywood movie. It's natural, it's healthy, and it's ready to bring flavor to your dishes without the baggage of harmful additives. So, how is olive oil made? Well, it's a pretty straightforward process, free from the villainous chemicals and dyes that haunt our friend grapeseed oil. Olives are plucked from the trees, washed, and crushed. This pulp is then spun around in a centrifuge, separating the oil from the water and solid particles. The result? Pure golden and delicious olive oil. But don't just take our word for it, let's dive into the science. Olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats, which are the good kind of fats that can help lower bad cholesterol levels. It's also loaded with antioxidants, those little warriors that fight off harmful free radicals in your body, plus it's anti-inflammatory, so it's like a triple threat to unhealthy living. Now, you might be wondering, isn't all this fat going to make me, well, fat? Not necessarily. You see, your body needs fat for energy and to absorb certain nutrients. The key is to choose healthy fats like those found in olive oil over unhealthy ones. But wait, there's more. Olive oil is not just a one-trick pony, it's versatile. You can sauté with it, dress salads with it, or even just drizzle it over your food for an extra flavor kick. And let's not forget about its role in Mediterranean cuisine. which is often touted as one of the healthiest diets in the world. So next time you reach for the oil, you might want to consider olive oil instead. And if you're not a fan of olive oil, there's another great alternative. Let's dive into the world of high-quality animal fats. No, don't wrinkle that nose. These fats are a healthier alternative to the chemically laden grapeseed oil, and here's why. First, let's talk about the source. High-quality animal fats come from, you guessed it, animals. But we're not talking about any animal. We're referring to animals that have been raised in a natural environment, free to roam and feed on a diet that's true to their species. These animals provide us with fats that are free from the harmful chemicals and additives you'll find in many commercial oils. Now, the process of obtaining these fats is simple and natural. We render them from the animal tissue, usually by heating at a low temperature. This slow cooking breaks down the connective tissue and water content, leaving behind pure, golden fat. Now contrast this with the complex and unnatural process of producing grapeseed oil, and you'll see why animal fats are a healthier option. But what makes these fats so good for you? Well, they're packed with nutrients, including essential fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins. They're also a great source of energy and can help keep you feeling satisfied for longer. Plus, they give your food a rich, savory flavor that's hard to beat. And let's not forget about their versatility. You can use these fats for cooking, baking, or even as a spread. Try using them the next time you roast vegetables or cook a steak, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. So if you're looking for a healthier alternative to grapeseed oil, consider using high-quality animal fats. They're natural, nutritious, and delicious. And they're a testament to the fact that not all fats are bad. In fact, some fats can be incredibly good for you. So you see, there are plenty of healthier alternatives to grapeseed oil. So, what have we learned about grapeseed oil and its healthier alternatives? Well guys, we've uncovered the not-so-pleasant truth about grapeseed oil. While it might seem like a harmless, cost-effective option for your cooking needs, it's far from it. Grapeseed oil, despite its seemingly innocent origin, undergoes a process of chemical additions, bleaching, and dyeing to achieve its final form. This Frankenstein approach to oil production is not what you'd want on your dinner plate, is it? Now, we've also delved into the world of healthier alternatives, haven't we? We've seen how olive oil, a staple in Mediterranean cuisine known for its health benefits, is a fantastic option. It's rich in antioxidants, full of heart-healthy, monounsaturated fats, and it's typically cold-pressed, meaning it's free from the nasty chemicals found in the production of grapeseed oil. And let's not forget about high-quality animal fats. They're packed with essential nutrients, and contrary to popular belief, they don't raise your cholesterol levels. In fact, they provide you with the good kind of cholesterol, the one that actually helps your body function better. The point here is not to scare you off from using oil in your cooking, but rather to emphasize the importance of making informed decisions about the food we consume. It's about knowing what goes into our bodies and understanding that the choice of oil can impact our health significantly. In a nutshell, grapeseed oil might be cheap, but it's not the bargain it appears to be when you consider the potential cost to your health. On the other hand, olive oil and high-quality animal fats offer a wealth of benefits without the chemical baggage. They might be a bit more expensive, but remember, when it comes to your health, it's an investment, not an expense. So, let's bring this culinary exploration to a close. Remember, the choice of oil can make a big difference in your health, so choose wisely. So, is grapeseed oil the villain in our kitchen? Well guys, if you've been with us through the grapevines, you'll know the answer isn't as sweet as a ripe bunch of grapes. Let's not beat around the bush, or vine for that matter. Grapeseed oil, the underdog of the oil world, isn't all it's cracked up to be. Sure, it's cheap, but remember, you get what you pay for. In this case, you're paying for a cocktail of chemicals, dyes, bleaches, and fillers. Not exactly appetizing, right? It's like buying a box of crayons and expecting a Picasso. The production process of grapeseed oil is more of a horror show than a satisfying cooking show. It's like taking grapes, which by themselves are quite the wholesome snack, and turning them into a Frankensteinish creation. It's the proverbial wolf in sheep's clothing, or rather the unhealthy oil in the healthy fruit's clothing. Now let's flip the coin and look at the brighter side. There's a whole world of healthy, extra virgin, organic oils waiting to be discovered. Olive oil, for instance, is like the superhero of the oil world. It's packed with health benefits and tastes great too. Like a good friend, it's there for you, whether you're sautéing vegetables or drizzling it over a fresh salad. And let's not forget about high-quality animal fats. Sure, they might not sound as glamorous, but they're the unsung heroes of the culinary world. They provide flavor, texture, and a host of health benefits. It's about time they stepped out of the shadows and into the limelight. So, as we wrap up our oil saga, remember this: your health is in your hands. Or in this case, in your kitchen. Choose wisely, because your body deserves the best. And the best isn't grapeseed oil. Continue to educate yourself about your food choices. Be a detective in your own kitchen. Uncover the truth about what you're consuming, because when it comes to your health, knowledge truly is power. And there you have it, the truth about grapeseed oil. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed. Subscribe and join us as we expose the many evils of the food and health industry and show you the actual good stuff.